If you need some motivation to deep clean some of the least favorite parts of your house and just check off a few items from your to-do list, then I got you covered in this video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Marta and I'm a working mom of two, and I share videos about house and time management. So if this is the content that resonates with you, make sure that you subscribe down below so you don't miss any of my future videos. And a few weeks ago, I started a journey to a clean and better managed house. And part of that journey was to implement a system for my deep cleaning routine because I had a lot of routines covered, like a morning routine and an evening routine, but deep cleaning was never part of that system. So, this is the list of my deep cleaning tasks. And what I do is I pick what I want to tackle on a specific day. So on this particular day, I had about 2 hours that I wanted to dedicate to deep cleaning tasks. So what I did is I looked through my list and decided which ones I wanted to do. So I picked windows, baseboards, and cleaning and decluttering the winter shoes. So I decided to start with windows, and I try to clean my windows sometime during the spring and usually in the fall. So that has been my frequency usually. You know that I am doing my deep cleaning system on a quarterly basis. So I am going to see if I need to clean them more frequently, especially on the outside, because cleaning the windows on the inside, like in the living area, I do that much more often. Just that big window. But the outside of it, that's something that, it is time consuming. It's not my favorite. And I don't know if I'm going to be cleaning them on a quarterly basis. We will see. And no, I did not fall out of that window ever. So I have been doing that in my old house, in this house. I do like to clean them on the outside because it gets pretty dirty. Now, let me know in the comments, what is your favorite product to clean the windows? I have been using Method. Before I have been using Windex. And the windows are clean, but I don't know if it's my windows or it might be the fact that I have been cleaning them when the sun was directly shining at them. And it feels like it leaves some streaks in some areas. So if you know why that is, if it's the product or if it's the fact that it was the sun, let me know in the comments below. And as I was cleaning the window, I decided, you know what, I also need to clean the front door, which is not on my deep cleaning list. So something for me to add. So as I said, I am learning this system as I go. But I decided since I'm already there, I'm going to clean that door as well. And as you can see, it was pretty dirty. was a lazy Saturday morning for my kids, so they were just watching a TV show and just playing around. They usually make some sort of a fort out of that poor couch every single day, so that's basically what they were doing as I was cleaning the windows. And the plan originally was to do all the windows in the house. However, I only did the ones downstairs. Same thing with the baseboards. And that is just kind of what I'm trying to figure out as I go with this deep cleaning system. As you saw at the beginning on my list, I had windows and baseboard listed in a category of a whole house. But now, as I went through it once, I think what I'm gonna do instead is just list them as, upstairs windows, upstairs baseboards, and then downstairs. Simply because I think that's as much as I am able to handle in one sitting. And it just didn't feel very satisfying after I was done, not being able to cross it off the list. Because that's part of the satisfaction you get just getting things crossed off. So that's moving forward for the next quarter. That's one of the changes I will definitely be making. And next we have moved on to the baseboards. Now, baseboards are something that I want to give my kids as a chore. So not the deep cleaning part of it, but just going with like the feather duster on a weekly basis and just cleaning them out that way. But before I gave them that chore, I wanted to make sure that they were deep cleaned. So then I want to see if they are able to upkeep that until the next time I deep clean them. So there was one part of the baseboards in my house that was absolutely disgusting. And as you can see, you can literally see the dirt on them. And that is because my dog has his bowl over there and that's where he eats. And I have no idea how, it's a small dog. You have seen him in the videos, how he manages to make such a mess over there. So I am thinking we'll see how long it lasts before it gets worse, but I might incorporate that little part as of the baseboard as part of my weekly cleaning routine so it doesn't get that disgusting again. we moved on to cleaning the winter shoes. Now, I like to do that outside when it's warm instead of doing that in the basement. And plus, it's just water splashes everywhere, so it's just easier to clean them up outside. And I know you might be thinking, well, it's already June. Why have those shoes not been taken care of? Well, 4 weeks ago, we were still wearing those shoes, so I'm not that much behind. So I just took all the winter shoes and a couple of shoes from my son. We exchange clothes in our family, so the younger kids get to have shoes that were worn by my kids, and I get clothes for my daughter. My son is the oldest one, so he doesn't get any hand-me-downs, but it just makes sense to exchange them, especially things like shoes, even if they are a little worn. And the idea is the kids that get them, they can at least use them to play outside, because that's when everything gets ruined anyway. So I wanted to just wash them before I give them to my sister and my sister-in-law. And at some point, my daughter decided she wanted to help me. She saw water, she saw opportunity to get wet, so she did help with the last pair of shoes. And as we were heading back inside, I decided to tackle the playroom as well. Because we had a company coming over, their cousins were coming to play with them, I wanted them to have a clean slate and I wanted to vacuum over there, which was impossible to do with all the stuff on the floor. So I did ask my daughter to help me, but as you can see, I was in a little bit of a hurry and she definitely was taking her time. So I ended up doing most of it myself. that is all I have for you in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you gave them some motivation if you are deep cleaning your house as well. So if you are not yet subscribed, make sure that you're down below so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I will see you next time.